By the way, Sam, you saw Tomorrow with the apples in the corridor, right? It seems she was training, trying to gain more control over her temporal abilities. Taking green unripened apples and attempting to age them until they're red and ready to eat. But she's still having trouble getting it just right. She's taking it too far and making them rotten. There's no need to rush it. She'll get the hang of it soon enough. In the meantime, let's continue to support her.
From this location, you should be able to see some snow-capped mountains, Sam. Your next objective can be found in the heart of them, in the form of the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Once again, you'll need to link up several sites en route to this destination. The first such site to be brought online is the Chronobiologist Shelter, which is due west. Pick up the main order on this delivery terminal in order to begin.
Route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
flags. Okay.
Counting on you.
Come on.
Just like that, Sam.
God damn it.
No need to worry now, right?
Don't hold back now.
since I've had visitors. I'll check your cargo right away. Much better than I could have hoped for. How did you even manage to keep it in such good condition? I should have no trouble continuing my research. And it's all thanks to you. All right. Use your Cupid to connect my shelter.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks. I picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants. I've taken to calling them chronobiotes. They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed. Just another example of the many ways the Death Stranding is wreaking havoc on our perception of time. It's introduced us to timefall and the beach, as well as the EEs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately. Well, the porter who used to come through here was attacked by something. It was bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good. They still managed to deliver my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings. When I asked what had happened, they just said it was the work of the Headless Rider. People have been talking about the Rider for a while, actually. And there's this guy not far from here who's dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I sent him some details, and he said he'd need to ask around for someone to lend him a hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with. They're cryptobiotes that have become infected with chiral microbes, parasites that induce changes in the host. Chronobiotes can accelerate various processes within the human body. Simply put, eating one should make everything around you appear to move more slowly. Much like timefall, which ages everything. And the beach, where time stands still. This disruption of the natural temporal flow is linked to the underlying mechanisms of the Death Stranding. Continued study of chronobiotes should therefore help us to solve the greatest mystery of our times. At least, that's what I've come to believe. So I've heard a little bit about Hartman's research via the hydrologist. You know, the mass extinctions of trilobites, ammonites, and the dinosaurs. Well, apparently, all these ancient events were set in motion by extinction entities. I'm told there was a human extinction entity as well. And that EEs had umbilical cords linking them to the beach, which could be why their fossilized remains were somehow unaffected by the passage of time. The parasitic chiral microbes that latch onto chronobiotes also originally came from the beach. So, you could even think of them as another form of umbilical tether linking their hosts to the other side. It's a pattern that shows we can't discount the possibility that a new EE might yet be born. And the reason why I believe further study of these microbes could help prevent another extinction event. Now that I have a chiral network connection, this sort of research should finally be possible.
Alright, that's all cool, lady, but you happen to have like a giant roaring fire that'll unfreeze my nuts? Because, Jesus Christ, also maybe warm water. Because I am dying over here. I barely made it. Had to offload some gear just to get my ass into this entrance of the bunker. Can you maybe just, I don't know, open up and just let me stand next to, like, I don't know, any of your overheated computers?
I hope this isn't the last time we meet. With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a sub-order just got posted about those strange incidents I mentioned. You can check it on the delivery terminal here. It's probably in your interest to find out more anyway, given how much time you spend outside. And, who knows, you might even be able to convince them to join the chiral network, too. I just hope we can get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later. Thanks again, and take care.
Well then, Sam. By the way, we have info on Nilvana to share. Could you join me on the bridge?
Order completed.
Oh god, I'm barely hanging on. You got any cryptobiotes that can warm me up? Get my body temperature back to normal? Proof of an attack to the ghost hunter? Oh, okay. Yeah. Gosh, yeah, I need to warm up. Need to get my stamina back up because I'm just about ready to collapse. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to go to the DHV Magellan. Thankfully, traveled here, so yeah. Hopefully, it's not parked too far away, because I don't know if I could take like 50 more steps. Where is the goddamn DHV Magellan? Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I need to take a really hot shower.
We managed to learn a few more things about Nilvana. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside. Someone with access to the UCA's administrative systems. It seems Neil Vanna was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie, can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Neil Vanna's name was on her client list. Right there in black and white.
That's crazy.
We also uncovered a photo you should see.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying. She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink, helping me to work through my phobia. That's all she ever was to me.
Ooh, the drama. Love triangle. Oh, so I'm guessing the baby is Lou. Lucy's daughter, Luke. Oh boy. Okay.
Sam, this is Charlie. A new assignment has been entered into the system. You've been asked to go and connect the metagenomicis to the network. Access the chronobiologist's delivery terminal to find and undertake this main order.
Hi, Sam.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? You and Neil Vana have a stronger connection than I realized. There must be some reason why he keeps appearing before you in that mysterious realm. Admittedly, while we've only seen a few pieces of the larger puzzle, it may lead to discoveries you might struggle to accept. Nevertheless, I commend you for your courage in facing your past head-on thus far. I say this with the utmost sincerity. When you consume a chronobiote, your perception of the world around you dramatically slows down for a brief period. It's not hard to imagine why that'd be beneficial in the middle of a fight. You'd have a much easier time lining up your shots, and you'd see enemy attacks coming long before they had a chance to hit you. I'm reminded of the difference in the passage of time experienced when we're on the beach. It stands to reason that both phenomena might be caused by microbes from the beach and their effects on our bodies when ingested.
It's all good.
Oh boy. I really miss the taste of food.
Sucks to suck! I don't mean it, Don Man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're trapped in a little doll body and that you can't enjoy the sensual pleasures of eating. Anyway, I'm off. Or no, you're actually gonna join me because we're always together. Yeah. No walking away from awkward conversations.
You really don't remember me.
That woman just now, was that...
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
And apparently, his ex-wife. Yeah, that's not really a good combination. Anyway, okay, do we just go take on this main order, or do we connect the ghost hunter, who's all the way down here? I think it's probably worth getting this person also connected to the chiral network so that I can have this part, this awkward part of the map hooked up. And we can maybe see, I don't know, roads. Yeah, maybe. Although I guess this part is what's going to be connected to the road here. Not necessarily this part, but still, it would be useful to just have this entire area covered. Although, yeah, this part also isn't included in the chiral network. I wonder if the main game will still take us here. Probably. I mean, there's like this whole facility over here. It looks like it's not going to be something we'll be skipping, unless, I don't know, it could just be completely optional stuff. I remember that being, I mean, yeah, there were parts of the game, like, yeah, with the inventor, that you didn't actually have to go and connect to the chiral network. So, yeah, this whole place could be, but it just feels like it's such a big portion of the map to just leave out of, like, the main story. I mean, for all I know, the Eastern Environmental Observatory is just here. It could be right here, because, wait a minute, no. That doesn't make any sense. Eastern Environmental Observatory, right. I'm looking at it from, yeah. This is the bottom, that's the top. This is south, so yeah, it's gotta be... Well, no, that is like the end point. But I don't think this next order will take us immediately there. Because, yeah, Charlie said that there will be multiple stops along the way, so... This is probably the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Or maybe this? This looks more like an observatory. There's gotta be like one other facility somewhere here. Yeah. Well, at least these parts now connected to the chiral network, so there'll be stuff here for me to use. I might be able to take like a coffin board and just sled my way down to where the ghost hunter is. Yeah, I might just do that actually. I still have my off-roader left here, but whatever, that's fine. As long as I don't move away. I guess if I do connect the ghost hunter over here, I might just be able to go back and pick this thing back up. I wonder if there's going to be like a way to get up from here, maybe. That would be nice, instead of having to go through all like the going up the mountains. I have that zip line, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be useful to just have this area connected to the chiral network. Wouldn't be surprised to see more zip lines around this spot. Would help connect this part of the map to this part of the map without having to trek all the way up here. In a physical way, and not just like using a transponder. Because yeah, we already have those, because of course other players are smart enough to put that stuff up. So yeah, let's do that.
The man I've been waiting for. The Metagenomicist's main order is prepped and ready for you. We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her shelter. You might find the capturing part tricky, but if you're real quiet, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting close. Now, this emu appears to possess certain unique temporal properties. It may well have some kind of connection to extinction entities as well. The Metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature given her specialization, though. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a major breakthrough. Also, there's another order I want you to handle when you have a moment. It's related to those strange incidents I mentioned earlier. They might not be occurring right on my doorstep, per se, but they're still very troubling. Help us out, Sam.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. That is, yeah. That whole... That's like a tar lake? Yeah, I'm guessing that's a tar lake. That is going to connect that area to the chiral network. So yeah, that is still part of the main story. Okay, but no, I'll do this thing first. Yeah, we'll just sled down. I think that's gonna be the play. No zip lines. That's surprising. Yeah, maybe let's make one right there. And then, yeah, I might just slide down the rest of the way. There's even a jump ramp too. That might actually be, yeah, make things even easier. Because then, yeah, if I just really launch myself across that, like this whole area, might even just clear it, get all the way to the bottom, without having to think about anything else. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a fun time. Yeah, launching yourself off a jump pad immediately. Yeah, the jump ramp. Your fall will be broken. Not yeah, it'll be safe. So that might actually be a good idea. Okay, it's fragile. Breakable cargo.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Take care, Sam.
Oh, there's a jumping ramp right there too. What if I just go there instead? Nope. That'd be a good idea though. Kinda hard to see it with all this weight. Now let's just go to where the... you know what? Fuck it. Maybe we can launch ourselves to the next jump ramp. Cool. One more time. Actually, no, before I do that, I should put down the PCC. The zip line. Should place it high enough for it to maybe connect with another zip line at the bottom. There's no clear view though from up here. Okay, maybe I have to go a little lower than this jump ramp, so it can have a clear like line of sight to the bottom. Maybe, I don't know. Sure, let's try that. And then let's get to this jumping ramp so we can just more quickly get down the slope. God damn it. Well, so much for that. I think this is fun. Oh god. Might have to just no, that's a quick save. Manuals, checkpoints. Let's try that again. Yeah. No, I want to see the status of this. This cargo. I think, yeah, I landed safely. Obviously, it's just that right after landing, Sam just clumsily tripped over a rock. How is this thing not completely destroyed already? I think it's like at 95%. Yeah. No, it's it's still intact. It's still intact. It's just that it's barely survived. Okay, let me see. We're right here too. Oh god. You know what? I want to see what happens. I just want to see what the guy will say. Like if he's actually still gonna take this order. Or if he's just gonna say, nah, this ain't it, chief. Like, he's not gonna join the chiral network. And if he doesn't, I'm just gonna reload that checkpoint. But just to be sure, right? It's gonna be, it's probably still gonna be here, yeah. Yeah. Like the previous ones don't go away. But I just want to see the reaction of the dude. Average cargo damage, 95%. Let's see what he has to say. He's not gonna believe it. It's all busted up.
Oh, hey. I appreciate you coming all this way. Allow me to take a look at that cargo you carry. Have to say, this looks bad. Though, should still be able to learn something from it.
Hey, see? Yeah, you're still gonna learn something from it, right? It's all good. Give me 1 star. Oh, not even 1 star? No.
So, I finished examining that cargo you brought on over. Now, I know this isn't your fault, but this thing has been absolutely savaged. I highly doubt human or animal involvement. Kinda looks as though it was battered with a large heavy pole, but... And there are also parts that appear to have been melted. Not to mention the unusual tie marks imprinted on the surface. Putting all the pieces together, I reckon this is likely the work of the Headless Rider I've heard rumors about. In all honesty, though, seems like it was set upon by not one, but several riders. Sheer damage is proof enough of that. Yeah, we're looking for multiple villains, I'd say. They won't come out and wreak havoc at just any old time. There's got to be a reason they attack travelers when they do. Mind helping me figure out what that reason is? That way we can set the minds of porters like you at ease. Once we know more about them, I can use that chiral network to enlighten everyone else, too. Indulge my curiosity and I'd be happy for you to hook me up, is what I'm trying to say. If you're keen to do so, then pick up the sub-order I posted. I've included the relevant information in the order details. Be sure to look it over should you choose to take it on.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. Yeah, ghost hunters will just believe anything to make it so they don't look like idiots, right? That thing that I delivered is all busted up, incomprehensible. You can't actually make anything out of it. But now they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, this looks like real proof of a headless rider." Yeah, buddy. So I guess he really wasn't gonna actually join the chiral network until you do this, huh? God damn it! All the way back there. But typically, though, if you get like at least 1 star, they'll give you something. So you know what? I'm just gonna reload that. Now I'll do a manual save, just in case. And yeah, let's do this. And once I land, after doing that jump, I am gonna make sure that I don't fall on my ass. Wait, what order do I have right now? Yeah, I have this, yeah? Yeah, okay. Let's try that again.
Disengaging weapons research.
Take care, Sam.
Look at that, there's a zip line now over there. Alright, nice and easy, nice and easy.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage...
Took good care of this.
Oh, so you really aren't gonna get the first like a 1-star even with a S rank. Yeah, you're gonna have to do his other order before you do it. Before you get that 1-star, which will connect him to the Chiral network.
I finished examining that.
Yep. Okay, he's not gonna say anything different. Yep. 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 All right. I know. I got to do the other thing first.
They weren't gonna. It's gonna become recently. Might help me figure out once we know more about them. Don't read my curiosity, you know. If you can, I've included the relevant information.
Order completed. Well done.
Yeah, I guess we're doing this. Uncover the identity of the Headless Riders and remove the threat. Cannot be cancelled once accepted. Okay, I still have to fight some dudes, or yeah, the Ghost Hunter. Oh no, the Headless Riders. They're riders, sure. Okay, we're not gonna go through BT territory because fuck that. Let's cross the river first. Yeah. And you just follow the road. So, easy enough. I got some guns on me. That should be good. Right?
Order accepted. Thank you.
Okay, Sam. Why don't we begin by considering what we already know? If nothing comes to mind, take a look at the order details to refresh your memory.
Okay, what about the order details? Oh, you have to ride a tri-cruiser. God damn it. God damn it. And I can't just create one right now. Because, this place isn't hooked up to the Chiral network just yet. Oh boy. Okay. And it happens at night too. So, I can't, I have to actually wait. Okay, There is a safe house over there, so might be able to take advantage of that. I'm pretty sure you can fabricate stuff. Like the safe houses have garages.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care of that.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Hey! No, yeah, can't actually make a bridge ladder. Too far. I know I have a yeah, I do have a PCC. Because I didn't actually set up a zip line this time. Yeah. Thankfully, I don't have to actually make a bridge. I could just use a jump ramp, right? Because the bridges require materials. You have to actually put in materials into them. So. Now, before I do that, let me just make sure that maybe there's a. Oh, Kyle bridges are useless when it's raining. Yeah, there'll be a jump ramp on the other side once I get up there, so. Yeah, I'll just make one right now.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Right.
Oh, look at that! It has so many materials too! Yeah, popular place, this spot. Nice, I love it. Oh, yeah, before I make one, let me just scout the area first, just in case. There's one right nearby. Oh yeah, see, there's one, yeah, one right there. Okay.
The headless rider.
Oh, wait, no.
Reported in this area. Look around. See anything strange?
Oh, there is, okay. I thought it was just one of the destroyed tri-cruisers. Perfect. Okay, so I have to go at night. Yeah. Let me just take this tri-cruiser, go to the safe house, and spend the day there. And go to sleep. Yeah, because there's a bunch of construction materials here that I could just use to get the roads fixed, or restore the roads.
Sam.
Patched up and good to go.
Okay, sun is set. Get up. Let's go hunt ourselves some headless riders. I wish you could actually tell, like, if it's night or day. I mean, it says good evening, so. Don't want to look at Lou anymore. Yeah, let's just go with that.
Good morning, Sam.
Wait, is it really morning?
Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? All right, Sam. What do you say we head out and get to work? What's happened to it? Don't tell me it's been hacked. When do highways float in the air? Up, up, and away!
Oh boy, it's gonna be a race, isn't it? God damn it.
Highway in the sky.
I am not a fan of racing.
You ready for anything, Sam?
Welcome, Sam. I prepared this little stage here special for you and you alone. I know you're gonna make the most of it.
Pigs? These must be ghost mechs? Suppose there were no headless riders after all then. We need to destroy them all. Let's get a move on, Sam. Sam, try ramming their vehicle with yours. That's how you do it, Sam. Nice one. You're a pro. Sam, one of them is different from the others. That has to be the unit that's hacked into the autopaver.
Alright, okay, that was pretty hectic. Went on for a bit too long for my taste. Oh god! Thought he was gonna fall.
Highway disappearing? This isn't good, Sam. Whoa! Ah!
Good time for me to have that machine gun on. All that extra ammo too.
the day is ours, Sam. Oh, what a relief to have made it safely back to the ground. There's no sign of our adversaries. The strange road has vanished without a trace, too. Everything seems fine now. Let's go and give the ghost hunter the good news.
Also had plenty of blood bags too. That really helped.
This one's for you.
Okay, before I head back to the ghost hunter, let me just take all of the materials in this safe house so I can finish some of these roads. You know what? No, I'm actually gonna go back and rest because that was a lot. And it's dark and rainy. Might as well go back to bed, right?
Feeling well rested after some quality shut-eye?
Oh, come on, it's still raining. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Well, no, I'll be lugging around a lot of materials, actually. I'm good. Let me take that off-roader instead. Might as well connect these two, right? Yeah. So 3,070, 4,500 ceramics. Probably not enough, but oh, that's actually more than enough. But yeah, we'll be taking the rest into the This auto paver that will be connecting this island to the other one, the next one over.
Okay. Thanks for the help.
Thank you kindly. Give me a hand.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Give me a hand.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. Give me a hand. This one's for you.
Can you get close enough to sever its umbilical cord with your blood boomerang, Sam?
Nah, I'm just gonna go wait. I just wanted to get the materials. But yeah, so that's probably a thing that I didn't get to do that last time. I ended up fighting like a trapper. Yeah.
You're mine. Just a bit further now.
Good evening, Sam.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Process your order, Sandra.
213%. I guess it's because I was just eating all the damage and relying on the blood bags to keep me alive.
Well. Handled that job for me, huh? Let me just review the order details. I can tell you gave it your all in that fight. Thanks for helping me out, mate. I feel as though I can really trust you. We forged a bond, you and I. So you know, I've decided to increase the amount of materials you can withdraw from me. All right, I'm ready to join the chiral network.
I was not expecting to see that face with that voice. I was kind of wondering though, like, how not as common as the Australian accent has been, especially as I've made more progress through the game. Still wondering about that northern part up there. I guess that's like the mine, yeah. Wonder what it'll take to get that connected. Rocket box, rocket launcher, shaped like a piece of cargo. Okay. Wow, that's wild.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
What the hell has this ghost hunter been working on?
Thanks to you, we can finally close the book on the mystery of the Headless Riders. Troubling rumors like that have a way of putting everyone on edge. Makes them want to stay inside all the more. Out here especially. Saw too many people cutting ties and keeping to themselves. Can't say any of us anticipated that the Riders would be ghost mechs, though. And those mechs have something to do with Higgs, too. Isn't that right? Well, now that we know the truth of the matter, we can come up with ways to combat them and their tactics. Then, maybe it'll feel like we're actually making some progress at long last. You know, you've got the makings of a real ghost hunter. I've shared with you some schematics for my favorite tools of the trade. A rocket box and a camo suit pattern. The rocket box fires MP warheads. It's a portable, versatile weapon that's perfect for dealing with all kinds of enemies.
So you know about Higgs, huh?
I'd heard a few stories about the red-clad warriors before you came through. That Higgs might be the one leading them came as quite the shock. He's the same bastard that's been distributing weapons all over the place, right? Trying to get everyone to take up arms and sow discord. Forming lasting connections is out of the question if we can't find common ground. The spread of weapons and violence is a lot more terrifying than any sort of paranormal activity, if you ask me. It's a single-use weapon. All you have to do is aim and throw. It fires several projectiles at once, which can lock onto multiple targets in range. Though, if you want to pummel a single enemy with overwhelming force, well, that's a viable option too. It's great for incapacitating humans, killing BTs, or disabling mechs as needed. It's quick and easy to use, so consider keeping one on hand for emergencies. Ever since the death Stranding, sightings of paranormal phenomena have been steadily increasing. Though a lot of these can be chalked up to simple misperception or misinformation. Among all these claims, tales of supernatural entities are especially common these days. And as a ghost hunter, I investigate the more promising reports to see if there's any truth to them. Unfortunately, it's not feasible for me to go out and do research right now. So I have to rely on others to do my fieldwork for me. You've done some wonderful work for me, Sam. So much so that I'd love it if you could continue. I intend to carry on with my research. There are a few things that I'm still pretty curious about. Maybe they're nothing more than baseless rumors, but if any seem promising, I'll contact you via the SSS. I hope I can count on you when the time comes. Good luck with your deliveries. Take care.
Ma'am. Tips hat. Tips fedora. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this session. Yeah. Actually had a perilous journey up the mountains. It was also tense and chill, which I appreciated because I didn't have to. I wasn't relying on a car or roads or zip lines to get me to my destination. It was a nail biter too. Barely made it with just enough stamina to not pass out, and it was also just a fun time getting down the mountains in the most ridiculous way. Also, yeah, I was not expecting to do some sort of death race with ghost mech motorcycles, so that was unexpected. Yeah, I am turning a corner again on this game in a positive way, because yeah, a couple of sessions before I was kind of not feeling it already. I was like not looking forward to playing more sessions of the game. Was it like just when I just got to episode 7? Yeah, but yeah, thankfully the past 3 or so sessions have been way more fun. uh, More exciting, more tense, put me in more precarious situations, which I appreciate. And yeah, things continue to happen in the story too, along with all the other side stuff. Like yeah, with this ghost mechs, the headless riders, and the whole thing with the pizza chef. So fun times, fun times. Yeah, I think I'll keep this streak of playing Death Stranding daily now, because yeah, I'm getting back into it. And yeah, just getting up the mountains reminds me. Yeah, it just reminded me of like. I also very much enjoyed going up the mountains in Death Stranding 1. Yeah. Now I'm starting to think though, like, are there like these kinds of mountain ranges in Australia, especially like right in the middle? I don't know. Is it like mostly desert? Yeah, I think. Anyway, probably not. I mean, they represented the desert up here, but yeah, probably not as exciting to navigate. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna call it here. We'll just wait. What is this order here? Oh, this is the lost cargo. Yeah. Next session, get back to the chronobiologist. Get that main order to deliver to the other scientist. I think this one over here. Yeah, and get this part of Australia connected. Yeah, cool. And I also continue to appreciate like the online connectivity of the game, and just having all these other tools and structures that are shared by other players. It's nice. It's really nice. Having access to all these other things, and really is also a really good design decision to make it so that none of these things appear until you hook up an area to the chiral network. So you still have that tension of like what I experienced going through these mountains into uncharted territory. So that yeah, you still have to deal with this, the terrain, the whatever enemies there are, with the stuff that you have on you, or at least the stuff that you bring into that territory. But after you've done the job of done the work of connecting the place to the chiral network, everything else starts popping up, and then yeah, you can get to do deliveries and fix infrastructure more efficiently with the help of other players. So yeah, it's cool. Nothing else quite like it. Yeah, nothing else that immediately comes to mind that has mechanics like systems and mechanics like this. I mean, it's kind of like the Souls games have something like that, but not to the extent of this game, definitely. Because that stuff you can. Well, I guess you can also completely ignore this sort of thing in this game. Like you can just choose not to go online, or you just play offline, and I think you won't have access to like most of this stuff. Like it's probably also a pain to get these like pavers restored, unless they make it so the requirements are like way more lenient when you're just playing offline. Maybe that's the case. Like you don't need as many materials, or maybe the devs have contributed to like the construction materials needed. So, and yeah, I'm sure like there will also be other structures that are like placed by the devs. Maybe, I'm guessing, because I've never played this game offline. Like I think that it's the whole point of this game is having that system with that connection. The strands. It's a strand game. Connection to other players. So yeah. All right. That's it for this session of Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Yeah, really starting to enjoy it more. Cool.